It's George and Vicky on the sofa. Yeah, it's kind of like you've had your holiday that you've worked for like half a year for.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
What then?
see, I'm a Christmas person, and I'm like, great, it's nearly Christmas. And I bought 124.
Oh
I bought my first present today. That's the next thing I'm looking forward to, but I know that's like snow and cold. So what motivates you? What would you say?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Motivation. Okay, just having good people around you.
Yes.
Definitely. You know, getting up in a good spirit. You know, people are being polite and lovely to you. Coming home and having nice people. People in the office just being, you know, genuine people rather than like dross.
Yes, it's whether you. I think sometimes I wish that I could be more understanding like you. And try to like understand people. But most of the time, I do just have a short.
But I think, in a way, I like to be that kind of. Because you're quite confident. Like, you'll say to somebody, like, I don't think so. Like, nah, you're being an idiot now.
Yeah.
And, like, then they get the point. Whereas people with me, like, if they say the same thing to me, I'd be like, oh, okay, you know. And then I go quiet and leave. Whereas you'd be like, no, like, that's wrong. In some situations.
Contextually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that also gets a lot of people's backs up, and that's quite because that can be very difficult to manage afterwards. And without wanting to go down the road of girls meet boys or anything like that, it's easier to say that to a guy than it is a girl.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely easier to have that conversation and say like, don't be a twat. But
Yeah. Even in like workplace and at home, if you speak to a man and say like, this is what's happening, they understand it a lot more than going, well, I'd rather if you didn't, because they have no time for it. A lot of the time. They're like, okay.
do you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about David Crystal's
Oh,
linguistics. It's on the
yes.
bottom shelf. Is it on the bottom
Yes, it is.
shelf? Oh my god! Oh my god. English language.
Look at all there'll be loads of post-its in there.
Oh my god.
Almighty. I definitely used it.
I think this needs to be seen. Hold on. Let me just. This is Vicky and I both did English language, and I gave this to her, but I did not give it with any of these post-it notes.
What's the main resonating thing in here? It's like one of the things I remember from this book is guys use, or society has brought certain groups of people up to use action words
Yes.
and
Yeah.
which are verbs, adjectives, pronouns, nouns and pronouns and names. Verbs
Like
are doing
adverbs.
things.
Like adverbs, yeah. So girls are more like to go, that's so lovely. Adverbs and adjectives.
Yes.
Like so lovely and really, really cool and really nice. Whereas men are like, that's nice. Yeah, not even nice. They don't even use nice. Like,
It's more action kind
Yeah.
of words. Oh my god. Wow.
I'm a post-it person.
Wow. There must be 2 pads of post-its on here. But
That's embarrassing. That's why it was at the bottom.
completely forgot about this. But yeah, I guess like other motivation in the day comes from what else? It comes from finding little things, little wins.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was expecting to be cut up at the roundabout and I wasn't. Wow, that's a win for me.
Yeah, definitely. It not raining in the morning.
True.
That really brightens my mood. When I can see the sun, that's great. I'm happy with that.
Oh, that's really nice. Because it's up there all the time.
You've got to have some kind of interest in what you do. Like,
There's a song from like 2004 kind of OC time band called the 88.
yeah.
I love that band. And there's the song that's like, nobody cares what you've been through, and nobody cares how much you do, nobody cares what kind of drugs you're on. I can't say that. I think that's almost applicable.
Yeah, it is.
Because
I like that. Because I'm a holder in. Like, anything that's emotional or gets me down, I hold it
you
in.
kind of take it back and you process it, and you kind of it's not a facade or a mask or anything, but you kind of go like,
I can
fine.
deal with this, don't worry.
Yeah, some of it is just brushed away.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of brushed away into a little pot, and the
Steaming
pot,
box.
and the pot just keeps going up and up and up and up, and then it tips, and it all comes out, which isn't good. That's probably a bad thing that I do.
Yeah.
And because I don't like talking to people about things because I think, oh, it's not some of their business.
Yeah.
No, they don't want to know. They don't want me moaning at them all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I like to be a positive person. I like to be like, yeah, that's great. You know, what about you? Rather than like, oh, listen to my story about this. You know,
Do you remember that film?
that was the scariest film ever. It was so scary. And Stacey, not even at the scary bit. There was a dog. The dog barked, and she flew off the sofa, like jumped up and then down and hid. The dog is barking, and Andrew was crying. I've never seen Andrew cry like that before.
Hysterical laughter.
He was literally like, "What is going on?" It wasn't even like scary at that point at all. That was horrible.
What is it? That's a little bit funnier.
It is it. Definitely.
I actually feel a lot better for lunch today.
Definitely.
We didn't have lunch, I didn't bring it.
She didn't bring lunch. She's like, I'll bring you lunch. No lunch.